Hi guys, in this curling tactics video today we're going to be discussing splits and what is the best turn for a given split. Okay, so here is our stone. It's in front of the house and we want to throw another stone and have them both end up in the house. Say it's the skip's last stone. This is a lot of times the occasion where we want to do this and they want to score a couple points or a couple more points. Maybe they already have a couple in the rings. So we want to split this stone. So what's the secret to making the split is to understand the momentum of the thrown stone. So you want to throw just about maybe T-line to back 8 weight, somewhere in this range with the weight. Unless you would like to, if you do happen to want to flash, like if you may have an option where you want to flash. Like I either want to split this stone or I want to flash. I don't want to score just one. For example, I don't want to just raise this one and I don't want to hit this one and not promote it into the rings and just score one. So you want to think about what is your plan B as well when you're deciding what weight to throw. But if you do want to stick around, throw about T-line to back 8 weight. That way if you do happen to flash this stone completely, you'll still stick around in the rings. Otherwise, go ahead and throw back line to hack weight. And you'll just need to catch a little bit less of this and hopefully you'll end up over here with your thrown stone and this one will end up over here. So you just have to decide what do you want the outcome to be, plan A, plan B. But when thinking about the split, you want to think about the high side or low side. Where do you want to hit this stone? Well, with this one being off the center so far, you definitely don't want to hit this one on the high side if you're throwing an in-turn or a clockwise rotation. If you hit this on the high side, more than likely, this one's going to roll out. Now you might promote this one in, but this one will roll out more than likely because it's so far off center. Now, if it was on the center line or close to the center line, hitting it on the high side with an in-turn might not be a problem, because you'll have more margin for error over here. But you want to think about the momentum. So if you're over here, we're close to the house, we want to split this. My suggestion is to go ahead and throw that, back 4 weight. We've been watching the ice the whole time. We know the curl, and so we know where to place the broom in order to get a curl to the center line here at the T line. So say it's here for the center line. I've been watching the stones come down and I know it's going to come down right down this path. Maybe I'll hit half a stone here and I'll know that path. So a draw here is right down that path about halfway through the stone. So maybe I'll just tighten it up a little bit and then I'll ask for a little bit more weight, the back 8 weight, tighten up the line just a little bit because it's not going to curl quite as much. And I can control it a bit more with these lightweight shots with my sweepers. And so as it's coming down, with the in-turn rotation, we want to catch it on the low side. So as you're throwing an in-turn, and this is the high side is over here, the low side's over here, because it hits its highest peak, the apex, and then it comes down low. That's the lowest side. And just the opposite for the other side, for the counterclockwise, that side will be the high side, and this side will be the low side because it's coming down. So we want to hit it on the low side. It's coming down like that. I can't really see the line, so that didn't work out too well. But the idea is, let me try that again. So you can see just about how much of that stone you want to hit. About a quarter of that stone to get them to split properly. And the reason this one sticks around more with that, why you want to do the in-turn, why you want to throw the in-turn on that and hit it on the low side is because the momentum's coming this way. The momentum of this stone is coming towards the house. If you were to throw this way with the counterclockwise, the momentum's going away from the house. So when you hit it, that stone tends to go further away from the house. That one should roll in fine, but it could spin off even more quickly. But this one will tend to be pushed off of the house or out of the house. So depending on which side you're on, you always want to take the momentum into the house. So if I had a stone over here, I would do the out turn, hitting on the low side. So the momentum's coming down and into the house for our promoted stone. Got a biter. Okay? So that's how we tackle splitting stones into the house, and that's kind of the secret behind it, is you want to carry the momentum into the house, hitting it on the low side to promote your stone into the house and score 2.